Captain Jillian Reed. Parents David and Susan. Stepfather David Hunt. Brothers David and Austin. Now for the football squad. Number 2, Captain Rashad Way. Parents Kenneth and Caprice. Kimani Thomason. Number 3, Trey Stiff. Father Ron. Number 7, Shane Philbin. Parents Joseph and Julie. Brothers Austin, Owen, and Blake. Number 8, Captain Dylan Gordon. Parents Jay and Christina. Brother Nolan. Number 9, Captain Thomas Marcusella. Parents Tom and Laura. Grandparents Jim and Marion Fennell and brother Michael. Number 11, Captain Tommy Sharkey. Parents Stephen and Julie. Number 12, Joseph Gonzalez. Mother Tanya and stepfather John Devlin. Number 17, Henny Bure. Parents Eob in Jerusalem.
Can you come up to the 10? Thank you.
Number 18, Paul Spargnardi. Parents Tom and Amy.
Right up to the 10, yeah, thank you. Excellent, thank you.
Number 20, Stephen Petrillo. Parents, Juliet and Steve.
Perfect, thank you.
Number 21, Josiah Garcia Cameron.
Right up to the 10, please. Perfect, thank you.
Number 28, Ben Ricketts. Parents, Randall and Danielle and sister Charlotte.
Right at the 10. What'd you say? Yep. Right here? Yep, right at the 10. Charlotte, stop growing.
Number 29, Jack Segru. Parents, Lisa and Dan.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Right at the 10, please.
Number 31, Omarion Otto Broomstein. Mother, Keneal. Number 35, Nathan Pinto. Mother, Rose. Stepfather, Jose. Sisters, Autumn and Susie.
Right at me.
Number 37, Maximo Tirado. Parents, Aramis and Carla.
Oh my goodness, you had the right at the 10. Perfect.
Number 49, David Destine with his dad, Billy Destine. Number 50, Mark Jansen. Parents, Wayne and Dee. Number 51, Alan Hart III. Mom, Christine, and sister Eleanor.
Right at the 10. Stop. Yeah, don't listen to them back there. You gotta listen to me.
Number 52, Captain Dylan Carrigan. Parents, Rob and Erica.
Right at the 10, please.
Number 53, Ryan Adesh, with his mom, Tammy. Number 54, Patrick Penny. Parents, Robert and Donna, and brother, Jason.
Who the heck's Robert? Who the heck's Robert? 10. Yeah, they're too close to the 50. That might be the only picture I've ever taken of you, Bob. Very good.
Number 58, Captain Eric Christensen. Parents, Eric and Andrea, and brother, Daniel. Number 63, Stephen Bridges. Parents, Janet and Daryl.
Right at the 10, please. Perfect, stop. Stop there? Yeah.
Number 72, Captain Aiden Hughes, with parents, Steve and Mary Beth, and brother, Ryan. Number 74, Nicholas Carmen. Parents, John and Kathy, along with sister, Kylie.
Right at the 10, please.
Number 87, Nick Medeiros. Parents, Marge and Joe, and brother, Matt.
How the heck is this?
Those are your senior Foxborough cheerleaders and football players. Let's hear it for them.
2019 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup between the Foxborough Warriors and the Tigers of Oliver Ames High School. Coming to you from the Jack Martinelli Field in Foxborough. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Chaffoon. Now, let's join Doug and Frank down on the field for today's pregame commentary.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to Foxborough High School Warrior Football. Doug Seuss, joined by my longtime partner, Frank Chaffoon, here at Jack Martinelli Field for tonight's contest between the Foxborough Warriors and the Oliver Ames Tigers on what is senior night here in Foxborough, as well as Halloween weekend. What do you think, partner?
Well, I think this is going to be another blowout, I'm afraid, but we'll see what happens. This is not a real strong team that they're playing tonight, Doug. And you know that, and they know that too. So we'll see. What it used to be a great rivalry. I mean, going back a few years, Oliver Ames put out some football players, but not so much recently.
Yeah, and one thing for sure is Foxborough can't look ahead to next week when the playoffs start. This week we'll find out what our seeding is, who we're going to play. It will be a home game based on the fact that we're going to be at least in the top three in the Division 4 South. And but tonight's game, you're right. On paper, it looks like it's going to be very one-sided. Chances are it will be, but you can't look past that. And what we're going to see tonight is probably a lot of Dylan Gordon.
Yeah, I think so. And if we score early and often, like I think we're going to, this is a good night to give the starters a rest before the playoffs next week. And the playoffs are going to be here. I think the first game, maybe even the second game too, if we get through that. So I'm looking forward to that. And a lot of these young kids, the freshmen, the sophomores, and some of the juniors are going to get some playing time tonight.
All right. And again, we're going to have senior night, so shortly you'll be seeing the seniors being introduced. I'm not quite sure how many there are. I'm going to guess probably like 25. A lot of these kids have been in the program from the Pop Warner days all the way up, and some of them have latched on in high school, but it's an always exciting thing. You had a couple boys go through it.
Yep. Yeah, they're very deserving. I mean, it's a lot of practices, a lot of football games, a lot of lifting weights, It's part of the program here in Foxborough, and these guys have bought into it. This is why they're as good as they are.
Okay, so that's pretty much sums it up for now. Real quick, we don't want to hold people up, and we'll be back in a few minutes from up in the booth.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Folks at home for tonight's action between the Foxborough High School Warriors and the Oliver Ames Tigers here at Jack Martinelli Field at the Ahern Middle School. Doug Seuss, joined alongside by my longtime partner, Frank Chafoun, here to bring you tonight's action. What do you think, partner?
Well, I was saying earlier, Doug, I don't know if this, I hope it's going to be a good game, but this is a game we could blow them out 4 or 5 touchdowns in the first half, and the game could be over. You don't know. I mean, you got to play them all, but on paper, it looks like we should win this game handily.
Well, one of the things that's definitely going to help us out tonight is the field's in great shape after the storm we had this week. We were down there. It looks really good. It's dry.
Yeah.
So the field won't be a factor in tonight's contest.
Yeah, and I was afraid of that yesterday when it was raining like heck. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Senior night.
Senior night here. Foxborough had approximately 25 or so seniors that were recognized, along with the cheerleading seniors prior to the game. And then thanks to Coach Martinelli, he had invited the youth football program players to come down, both the flag and tackle kids, and they basically formed lines and let the team run through them for under the music of Peter Gunn, our traditional fight song here. So a lot of excitement. We got kids in Halloween costumes. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight, and we're looking forward to action.
You know, you're old enough, and I'm old enough certainly to know Peter Gunn.
Yeah.
People don't realize what a popular TV show that was in the '60s.
Please stand for the national
anthem. All right, and we're gonna have our national anthem. The band will be playing that. And hold on 1 minute.
Marching band director, Mr. Aaron Bush, signed by the students in Mrs. Cameron's ASL class.
All right, we're back. Great job as always by the Foxborough High School band.
2021 Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders who add color and excitement to the football program. They're coached by Nikki Courier.
So you want to have the receiver. I usually keep with one.
Kaylee Groupie.
Let's get the referees out of the way here.
Yeah, why don't you, partner?
Okay.
Isabel Marinucci, Sarah Polito.
The gentleman doing your clock
Grace
tonight,
Lutonis,
Bob Johnson.
sophomores.
The referee
Peyton
is
Carroll.
Adam Jacoby.
The juniors, Corrine Cavity,
The
Captain Shannon
the headlinesman is Corey
Allison
Parker.
McMullen,
The back
Sophia
judge is Tyler
Tavares.
Bullock.
and the captains,
The umpire is
seniors, Captain
Jay
Ashley
Corrigan.
Bober, Jackie Lynn Kelcourse,
And
Captain
Toby Lyons
Jillian
is the back judge.
Kicking off for the Warriors is Sam Carpenter.
All right, the Warriors will be kicking off. Carpenter, the junior kicker, who's making a name for himself around the Hockomock League and probably the state with his kickoffs often reaching the end zone.
He certainly is a good one. He might be the best one we've ever had here.
Right. Now we're going to struggle a little bit with the Oliver Ames shirts from a distance. The orange numbers do not show up all that well on those white jerseys. We'll do our best as always.
Besides the fact that we're old.
Yeah, definitely. Both wearing glasses and still can't see. So, all right.
This young man's got a leg on him.
The referee's holding up for a minute. The clock's off. There you go. They got to reset the clock. Oh, goodness.
I probably shouldn't have read his name.
Here we go. We're all set now.
Okay, here we go. We got 12 minutes on the clock.
And we do have a deep kick, and this one's going to in the end zone as we thought. Colin Williamson, number 3, was one of the deep guys for Oliver Ames. They'll bring the ball out at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
By the way, that's a junior kicking the ball through the end zone, by the way.
That's only going to get better.
It's only going to get better is right. He's a great kicker.
So in addition to the Warriors have a potent offense this year, the defense has played very well too, Frank.
Oh, sure.
Surrendering off in just single digits in some of the contests. Oliver Ames breaks out into a shotgun. They get a full house backfield. One tailback, 2 other backs flanking the quarterback. It's number 3, that's Williamson on the carry. He gets around the edge. Quarterback is Jake Grimaldi, 6'3", 195-pound senior. It'll be a short gain for the Tigers.
Knocked out of bounds by Dylan Kerrigan.
Like you mentioned, Doug.
1 yard on the carry.
I'm sorry, I apologize. The defense here in Foxborough has gotten better every single game, and I can't remember when they don't even make mistakes. There's not a holding penalty. There's very little mistakes that they make during the course of a game.
And they do have a few guys playing both ways, especially the skill guys, which is key. Dylan Gordon often plays defense as well. Now we have a little inside cross action. That's Kerrigan again on tackle.
Chad Silva on the carry.
Chad Silva, number 6, was the ball carrier. He picks up about 6 yards. All right, we're going to see the action from the other side. This is Silva right here. Gets Mazekas O'Grady, has a hold on him, and then Kerrigan finishes him off. Mazekas O'Grady's an interesting story. He's only a sophomore. I coached him for a few years. The kid's going to be a player. Missed the first part of the season with a back injury. He's back in action and just in time for the stretch run for Foxborough.
The big playoff push.
Here we go. So at 3rd and 4. Still in a shotgun. Foxborough showing blitz.
We
jumped.
They're
going to jump. So just after my partner got done saying how they've been very disciplined on defense, we give them a free 5 and a first down.
Blame it on me.
So Oliver Ames out to the at their own 32-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10.
They're very quick to the ball, Doug, as you know. They're very quick to the ball.
Offside penalty on the Warriors.
In case you're just joining us from home, game just started. This is the initial drive of the game. Oliver Ames has just picked up a first down on a Foxborough offside penalty.
We were talking a little earlier about the strength of Oliver Ames. They've only won 2 football games. So they're up against a powerful Foxborough team.
It's a very tough Hockomock league, that's for sure. Here we go. We got a pitch play, and this looks like Williamson, and he's got nothing there.
There's the speed right there. 3 guys on the ball carrier.
Carry by Colin Williamson.
He loses about 6 yards on that.
Yep.
Here's a replay, just a soft toss. And that's Dash is the first one to get there. He's had a good year so far, too.
Yeah, he has.
Played very, very well. Wrestler as well. And he just showed some speed right there. So a loss of 6 on the play. Gives Oliver Ames a 2nd down and 16.
2nd and 16 for the Tigers at their own 26-yard line.
They're on their own 26.
Oh.
Got motion. Looks like Williamson again. He's going to get stood up. Oh, goodness. That's Williamson again. You got Kerrigan and Lincoln Moore, another sophomore who's making a big impact this year.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna be a player, youngster, sophomore. He's a good football player already. He's got good size. Only going to get bigger.
Yeah, you got a few sophomores that are already making their imprint on this Warrior team. A lot of seniors.
And because of the scores, as you know, Doug, the younger kids are getting a lot of playing time on the varsity.
They are, and we're still looking at about a 3rd and 15 now.
3rd and 15.
All right.
The Tigers.
Inside ball's at the 28.
We got a 4-man front.
And they're going to throw. He's got nothing out there. Williamson, the intended target.
He was covered.
In coverage with Stephen Petrillo for the Warriors. And all the Rains will be kicking 4th and long. So we have exactly 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Foxborough will be getting the ball for the first time, barring a turnover here.
The quarterback is the punter.
Their numbers are small over there on that sideline, too.
They're looking at about 30, 37, 38 kids.
We're going to have a timeout here. Foxborough's going to call a timeout. Yeah, it wasn't, you mentioned earlier in the pregame, Frank, it wasn't that far back that OA had a few good teams. Actually, Jimmy Arts was over there. They played pretty good ball under Jimmy Arts, who's now at Norton, former assistant to Jack Martinelli, former player. And
every once in a while, they get they have a good round of kids. And I remember when we went to a Super Bowl, they beat us 35-6 or something one year over there in Oliver Ames.
All right, so we got Grimoni back to do the punting. Back for Foxborough, we have Tommy Sharkey, number 11, and I believe it's number 12 for the Warriors, which is Gonzalez. Both of them very deadly.
Number 11, Tommy Sharkey, and number 12, Joe Gonzalez.
Oh, high snap. Oh, that was almost blocked by Adesh. It's fielded by Sharkey.
Yep.
He gets a couple yards before he's brought down. Number 9 on the tackle, I believe that was number 9's Jack Perrin.
Great field position for Foxborough right here. They're on the 44-yard line.
Good way to start their first drive, that's for sure.
Yep.
That ball is close to being blocked. That kick.
Can we see that again, Mike? Is that possible?
44-yard line of the Warriors.
Foxborough's coming right out without a huddle. All right, Kerrigan's at center. I'll talk about that in a minute. Marcusella, the quarterback. Got Gordon and Moore in the backfield. We're going to see Gordon. He's around the edge, and he's already off to the races for about a 15-yard gain. I mentioned Dylan Kerrigan, who basically is probably going to be an all-Hockomock. All right, we're going to see go back to the possible block punt.
He runs it down to the
That's a dash. He was real close. I mean, from this angle, it looks like he didn't miss it by much. But we'll come back to the Kerrigan story in a second. So here we go, 1st and 10 inside Oliver Ames, 40-yard line at the 38. Got motion by Sharkey. And we got straight ahead here, Gordon. He's going to dance a little bit into the hole. A slew of white jerseys wrap him up.
They got about 5 or 6 on him. I think he's already being he's got a label on him, Gordon, and they're going to put 2, 3 guys on him just to try to slow him down.
Right, that's true. So he gains like 3, almost 4. So Foxborough suffered an injury, a key injury earlier in the season when their center, senior captain Eric Christensen, went down with a leg injury. And Christensen himself, a fine lineman. And we do have a player down. And fortunately for Foxborough, with their line being as diverse and flexible as they are, they took Kerrigan, who's probably going to be an all-league guard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, they moved him to center.
Yep,
now,
and he's done a great job.
He's done a really good job. And now the thing is he was so effective at pulling, so filling his shoes becomes an issue, which they seem to have survived at. Yep. But also the thing you got to remember is Foxborough runs like 99% shotgun. So you're not talking about a guy that has to snap the ball right up between his legs to someone with their hands right there. You're talking about like almost every play, that ball being snapped back 5 or more yards.
Good point, good point.
And Kerrigan has adapted that very well and still may end up as an all-league lineman, just in a different position.
Oh, absolutely, he will be. He might be a defensive player.
Could be too, because both sides of the ball, he's definitely a factor.
Yep.
But again, the loss of Christensen was one that hurts this team, but not to the point where it was devastating because of the depth of the Foxborough line.
Well, it's a shame that he was a senior. And
I know,
happened,
I agree. He has that lineman disposition too. He plays the game hard. You know, leadership qualities too. You know, that's what you need with some of these kids. So this young man's still down. We're not quite sure what the staff is checking on him. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
I think he's a lineman, though.
Some of the Foxborough linemen, while we got a chance there, we'll give you their names. Aiden Hughes, number 72. He's a senior captain. We got, I call him Huck Finn, but it's Andrew Finn, number 76. He's a junior. Here we go. Good job, that young man. Patrick Penny, 54. He may have been the guy who stepped in to fill the hole. Also a senior. All right, we got to look here. Number 63 it is for the Tigers. Oh, I just had somebody roll up on him. He's already wearing knee braces.
Yep. That hurt.
Luis Fernandez, he's only a junior. He's a big boy, though, Frank. He's 270.
Terrific. We need him.
That's their guy, not our guy.
They need him.
They need him. All right.
We could use a few 270-pounders.
Yeah, we sure could. Although I do like the smaller, quicker guys, too. So here we go, second and about 7. We're at the 35 of Oliver Ames. Marcusella at quarterback. And once again, we're going to see Gordon. He's going up the gut, and he makes the move, and he is fighting off tacklers. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, he just doesn't want to come down,
He does not. I mean, in addition to the speed that we've seen,
Gordon on the carry.
He's at the 5, first and goal. He carried a couple guys there those last 5 yards.
30-yard run brings it down to the 5-yard line of OA. First and goal for the Warriors.
Again, the line block, and you see Kerrigan opens up a huge hole right there. You got 2 guys on him. There's the 3rd guy. There's the 4th, 5th guy. All right, back to action. And we're going to see Gordon here, and this is going to be 6.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Foxborough.
Well, you're looking at the most valuable player in this league right there.
Without doubt.
Touchdown number 8, Captain Dylan Gordon.
This could be, if it's somewhere around his 25th touchdown of the season, which is just unheard of.
Ridiculous.
Game 8, that's putting him at a clip of like 3 touchdowns per game. We've already seen 4 and 5.
For the point after attempt is Sam Carpenter.
And here's Carpenter.
The last person I think who did that for Foxborough was Brian Carew. He had about 25 or 26 one year when he was a senior. I remember that.
Just incredible stats, but again,
yeah,
the line play has just been phenomenal as well.
And you know, we don't talk about him enough. The
kick is good.
The line has been outstanding.
All right.
Absolutely. Let's look at Dylan Gordon.
We're going to see right here the block, and there's Hughes with the block. There's Stephen Bridges with a block. Look at this. I mean, he's like almost literally untouched. And usually at the goal line, as we both know, you got like 10 guys in the box.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, you're not giving up that easy touchdown.
All he needs is a sliver to get through.
So here we are, 7:47 remaining in the first quarter. The Warriors score on their first possession. A nice drive that stemmed off a Oliver Ames punt. Covered approximately 60, 65, 63 yards, somewhere around there. And basically all Dylan Gordon. He's the only one to touch the ball there.
Sam Carpenter.
We started that drive on our 44.
Our 44, so all right, there you go. So basically 56-yard drive.
Yep.
Carpenter once again tees it up. And we have Williamson back there, and I don't quite see the other gentleman's number. But, and again, we have another one. This one's going on the goal line again. Identical to the first kick.
Lucky, boy. They're lucky. That ball came out there. Come out of the end zone.
Ball comes out to the 20. First and 10 for the Tigers.
So, Foxborough back on the defense. And again, you'll see some of the linemen are playing both ways for the Warriors, as are some of the backs.
Well, you can rest assured that Jack will get all the seniors in tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. he has the opportunity. They're definitely getting playing time. So here you go, Oliver Ames back into the shotgun, still with that like full house backfield. This is Grimaldi, hands off. This is Williamson with a nice run. He's out for about 13 yards, right?
Yeah, 12, 13 yards, good run.
Good solid run up the gut.
Colin Williamson on the carry for OA.
So OA picks up another first down.
Brought down by Trey Stitt.
Trey Stith on the tackle
Let's take a
for
look at
Foxborough.
Williamson here.
Williamson runs it out to the 34-yard line of OA.
Good interior blocking there.
That kid can run very well. He's got high steps too. He can move.
All right, OA out at their own 34-yard line. Here we go. Once again, we got Williamson. He's going to bounce this outside. There's really nothing out there. He's going to get a couple yards. I believe it's a dash again. Kerrigan in a dash.
Colin Williamson on the carry, brought down by Ryan Adesh.
He got a couple out of that. 2nd and 8.
Picks up a couple yards. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers at their own 36-yard line.
You know, you look at Foxborough's defense, and laterally, boy, they move very well left to right, right to left.
Yeah, they do.
Linebackers, defensive ends, very strong, very strong. It's a good defense.
And again, with Mazinkas O'Grady back into the lineup, it just adds to that. He's playing the 1D end over there on the far side.
Yep.
All right, low snap. Barely gets that thing off.
Lucky.
That's good effort by Grimaldi and Chad Silva on the carry.
He's lucky they held on to it.
He gets balled up. There's nothing there. We're gonna see this. See if he was actually down when he took that snap.
By a bunch of Warriors.
No, he got it off just in time.
Boy,
that actually will go down as a pass.
Yeah.
It should, because he chucked it forward underhand. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Stephen Petrillo on the tackle. 3rd and 7 now for the Tigers.
Stephen Petrillo was in on that last tackle along with Ben Ricketts. 3rd and 8.
All right. Foxborough's got everybody up within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they just gave it to him, I think. Did he throw the flag?
No, I didn't see a flag come out. Looks like they got back.
Boy, they got away with one, I think.
They were anxious. Nothing there. Andrew Finn on the tackle.
Probably just as well. It's 4th down anyway.
The carry.
Yeah.
Brought down by Stephen Petrillo.
They would have picked up 5. They still would have been shy, but they would have had the down over.
4th and 7 for the Tigers.
So we're going to see this again. You're going to see some action on that line, especially on the top end of the screen there. The Warriors get back, and then on the snap, Mazinkas O'Grady was on there like J.J. Watt often is, or was, in his prime. So Grimaldi back to kick again. Snap is high once more. Low knuckleball.
Get away, get away.
Stay away from that one there. Nothing you can do with that one, Tommy Sharkey. Inside the 20, so it turns out to be a great kick. Actually, where they mark? Inside the 30, I apologize. 28, 29-yard line,
yeah.
So not a bad kick. You got a decent roll on that.
29-yard line.
Look for Foxborough to throw the ball in this series.
Yeah,
they gotta get some passes in before the half.
They're in tight formation. There's nobody split wide at the moment, and that's going to go down as a little pass to Sharkey, similar to what we just saw from Oliver Ames. Little underhand shuffle pass on the jet. Tommy picks up about 4, almost. Yeah, he gets 5. 2nd and 5. We're going to see a replay.
Sharkey picks up about 5 on the carry.
Yep.
2nd and 5 for the Warriors at their own.
Gets run out of bounds right there. So now we got some wide receivers spread. Rashad Way has had a great season so far, and we got Gordon going off tackle, and he's got a first down, and he's not going down. Literally 5 guys on him right there.
You got to be careful with him, boy. They can't afford to lose him.
Can't afford to lose him. 25, Jack Morley was one of the tacklers, along with 56, Oni, I can't even pronounce that last name.
I know I'm
Aguadu? Something like that. I had to pick.
Okay.
Okay. I apologize. I really wish I honestly wish I could say that name. But
We do the
got a
best
penalty.
we can.
We got a penalty against the Warriors here.
What's his number? Let me.
56.
56.
You try that one, partner.
Anye.
Anye's the easy part.
Anye N.
Yeah. Wadijwu maybe. Wadijwu. Go with that.
Whatever.
All right, so we get 2nd and 13 after the penalty. And now we're going to see a pass out. Sharkey, almost one-handed that one. It'll be 3rd down. All right.
Look for a slant here.
Ball's just a little high away. Sharkey almost came up with it.
13 for the Warriors.
So we have Stith out wide on one side. He's going up top. That's overthrown and intercepted. That was intended for Medeiros.
Wow.
Yeah, Robert Jenkins on the interception.
Nice interception. That ball was way overthrown.
Well, you were called for a slant. It almost looked like it's a intended post pattern, partner.
Yep.
Right down by Dylan Kerrigan.
Let's take a peek.
So he's looking for Medeiros here. And it's well over his head.
25-yard line.
Yeah, just not a good ball by Tommy Marcella. And he hasn't thrown many bad balls this year.
No, he's had a great year.
So here we go. Olive Ames with prime opportunity. And we got Williamson. Gets his legs cut out, and it's Kerrigan once again.
Kerrigan and a nice
no, actually
tackle.
Lincoln Moore, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Lincoln Moore.
Wasn't 52?
Yep, 52. 42 was Moore. It was Lincoln Moore, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you gotta watch play action now, Peyton.
So gain of 2 by Williamson. It looked like that was going to be a big play. All right, we're going to see the replay real quickly here, and then we'll confirm on that tackle. So that's Lincoln. So yep, Grimaldi. We're going to see Silva on the inside handoff. He fights ahead now. I think we get Kerrigan involved in that tackle, and we do, along with Lincoln Moore.
Chad Silva on the carry, brought down by Dylan Kerrigan. Ryan,
Thank God for the monitor.
excuse me, and Lincoln Moore.
Yep.
It's tough to see those numbers on
It really is.
Oliver Ames.
Stop. 3rd and 3.
I mean, nice looking uniforms, but again, we've run into this numerous times over the years with our own when we were the gold
Yeah, oh boy.
or the white shirts with the gold numbers. They
Yeah,
look good up close, but difficult from a distance.
Yeah, the Vegas gold, that was tough to see.
So here we go, 3rd and short, about 3 yards to go. Ball is inside the 20-yard line of Foxborough. And this is Silva, and wow. There you go, Lincoln Moore.
Nice play.
Williamson on the carry. He's brought down
tell
by
ya.
42, Lincoln Moore.
Lincoln Moore is only going to get better, too.
I like him at linebacker even more than
Yeah.
I like him at running back. He didn't even,
Boom, look
nobody
at
even
that.
touched him. Nobody touched
He
him.
picked the gap, and Williamson loses like 4 yards on the play.
Nice
Now we
job.
got 4th and 7.
I like him at linebacker.
Yeah. He has grown exponentially in the last 2 years.
Warrior, 22 yards.
He's no longer a boy, he's a man. Here we go, they're going for it. Grimaldi's under center now. And we're gonna have a toss. We're gonna see an option pass here. This ball's out of the end zone. So they went into the bag of tricks and come up empty. You almost knew something was up when you saw your QB go under center for the first time. So the Warriors survived the turnover. We're down to 1:34 remaining in the first quarter. The Warriors up 7-0 on a Dylan Gordon 5-yard touchdown run. Now taking over for their 3rd possession of their own 22. And we can see Gordon. And he gets the outside. and he's going to get about 7 yards, somewhere around there. It's out near the 30. They marked him shy of the 29. 7-yard gain.
Let's take a peek at this. One missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, 3.
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go, bro! Him and Hawk both left the end. Twice.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors.
All right, 2nd and 3. Oh, he's hit in the backfield. Not enough to stop him.
That's a first
So
down.
he picks up like another 7 yards right there, trying the opposite side. So we get a first down. We have another Tiger down on the ground. Number 65. Is that the same young man that was hurt? No, it's Jaden Hinton.
I'd like to see him with 10 more pounds.
Right.
Gordon.
So we're trying the opposite side here. He's going to run behind Hughes right there, 72, and they get Lincoln Moore as the lead blocker. And again, this is basically Dylan Gordon now. For those last 3-4 yards he fought for him on his own. Just barring a penalty or an incomplete pass, this should be the last play of the first quarter. And we're going to go off tackle again. He's got Stephen Bridges out in front of him. He's got the sideline. He's down, and that will stop the clock. Except this official's letting the clock run out.
They're coming this way, quarter.
Runs it inside the 40-yard line.
They're
Ball of Ames.
Amy!
Well, all right, this.
trying to get that.
Stephen Bridges there looks good pulling. And this is Gordon doing some dancing on the sidelines. And then he gets knocked out of bounds. The interesting thing is, if this turns out to be a close ball game, we've already seen some issues with the clock here. All right, there's 8 seconds left on the clock. He was out of bounds. The clock kept running. You know, later in the game, if this game's close, things like that.
We've had the issue before.
Yeah, we did a few years ago, that Attleboro game.
Yeah, cost us a game.
Pretty much did. They got an extra down, extra play out of it. So Foxborough gets another first down. They will have the ball at the 39 of Oliver Ames. 7-0 after the first quarter.
I'll take the quarter.
A couple of our crew right there.
First and 10.
All right, we got twin receivers on both sides.
39-yard line.
We may see Marcusella go up top for one play here anyhow. The safeties are up tight for OA. There's a spot pass out. Good block there. And Sharkey's getting good yardage. Nice block there by Stith.
Pass complete to number 11, Tommy Sharkey.
Sharkey picks up a first down. Just a little safety, soft, little spot pass out there. You see Stith with some nice blocking.
About the 22-yard line.
Sharkey does a really nice job. And what do we got here? We have a player down for Oliver Ames again.
They run that play 2-3 times a game, and that's a nice play.
Yeah, and
As long as you get that blocking from the wide receiver.
And they do block very well. The wide receivers do a great job of blocking for each other. But, you know, an interesting thing, too, with Tommy Sharkey is you got a guy right there. That young man is really, really talented. And he is, on most teams in this league, he's the star wide receiver.
Yeah.
And on this team, he is a star wide receiver. But Way has really had an awesome year, taking nothing away from Tommy Sharkey. But Way is just, he had 2 TDs in that North Attleboro game. I mean, they're both fun to watch. They're deadly.
Well, the good thing about Sharkey is he plays defense very
Yeah, he does.
as well as he plays offense.
He sure does. So now we got trips. We got trips out there to the left. And Gonzalez is on the right all by himself. And we're going to see Gordon go right up the gut. And again, he's dragging a ton of guys. It's hard to even identify a tackler right there. They're just number 2, Robert Jenkins. I'll give him credit. Gordon's going to come out now because he lost his helmet.
Tackled by Robert Jenkins.
Just
picks up the first down.
This is a combination of speed and power behind a good line, and then watch how he just carries. So Jenkins is the first to engage him, and then he's joined by a couple other guys. But they're down 1st and goal at the 10 now.
He's fun to watch.
He is Moore is now the back, as Gordon had to check out for a play. All right, there's Lincoln Moore. And Lincoln's going to fight for 5 yards almost.
Lincoln Moore on the carry.
Now you can see Gordon back in.
Yeah. Feel free to tackle me.
2nd and goal for the Warriors.
There you go, 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
Now they're down to the 7. I thought maybe he got to the 5. This is Gordon.
Touchdown.
See ya.
Touchdown, Foxborough.
Here's the other thing. Just watching that right there, that first entry, he smells the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Right? When he knows he's that close.
He's got his body turned, squares up. He turns and squares up. He does it almost automatically.
Yeah, it's pretty scary actually, because anybody's going to get in his way is going to pay the price for it too. All right, we've already seen him break some tackles, but he just has that desire, and that's phenomenal. I believe we have Hassett on the hold.
Was he a running back in Pop Warner?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He started out as a lineman, I believe. Oh, interesting enough. And the kick is good.
Carpenter's kick is good. And on that hold is
now we're going to see the reverse angle of this. Watch what I'm talking about right here. So now, look, he sees this. He just...
You can't tackle him high like that.
No. All right, so he's got 2 tonight. And the Warriors now have a 14-0 lead. Carpenter will be teeing it up.
Well, they haven't returned one yet.
And again, we got a deep kick, and this is going to bounce into the end zone. That was his shortest one so far.
Carpenter knocks it to the end zone. Oliver Ames will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
What a frustrating thing that must be for a kick returner, knowing the kid's going to kick the ball over your head every time.
That's true.
All right, let's see what Oliver Ames can answer.
Touchdown Clubs 50-50 raffle. Tickets are on sale at the front gate concession stand. $5 for an arm's length. Winners receive 1/2 of the total sales, and they're announced at halftime of this game. All proceeds will help support the Foxborough football program.
All right. Here we go. We're going to try it in the middle, and there's absolutely nothing there again. You can just hear the pads popping all the way up here.
Carried by Chad Silva.
Cold fingers, man. Oh, yeah. That's the conditions for being old.
2nd and 12 for the Tigers.
Loss of 2 on the
Their own
play.
18-yard line.
All right. We're going to see Well, outside that, he's gone. There you go.
He is gone.
Wow. No containment on that side over there. It's Colin Williamson.
Touchdown.
Rips off. There's a flag down. Oh, boy.
Flag on the play.
It's coming back. It's coming back. Probably a hold or push in the back, but it's coming back. This is a shame. Whoa, that's a good block right there. There's the block in the back there by number 4 on Sharkey. Oh, it looks like now they picked up the flag. Oh, maybe we can see that again.
Yeah.
Sharkey definitely got hit in the back.
Yep.
Our friend Frank McDowell says Gordon has 103 yards rushing already.
And he hasn't even begun.
Right, so they picked up the flag, and Williamson gets the touchdown. It was a great run. I mean, again, whether the block actually was necessary, but Sharkey did get hit from behind.
No flag on the play, so it's touchdown. Number 3, Colin Williamson.
Coach Martinelli not happy about that one.
On for the point after attempt is Nick
Nor should he
Verini.
be.
That was as dead as, that's a penalty right there as much as it can be.
Yeah, it sure is. This is Farini, I believe, the kicker. And it's good. So all the Ames cuts the Foxborough
Mike, can
lead
we see
half.
that again, Mike? That penalty that wasn't called. Here, let's take a look at this again.
So right here to your right. So this is Sharkey getting hit from behind,
13-7
and the
Warriors.
referee's right there. It's right in front of
Right
him.
in front of him, right 3 feet from him.
So he throws the flag. So regardless, he made the calls right in front of him. Hard for him to be changing his mind after the play or having someone overrule him. We don't have replay, unfortunately.
That's got to be it. Somebody must have overruled that.
All right, well, nothing we can do about it. The Warriors getting the ball back, and we do have Gonzalez and Sharkey back.
Back to the Warriors. Joe Gonzalez, Tommy Sharkey.
It was a great run by that young man.
It was. I mean, once he got that corner, I just saw there was nobody over there, so
Kicking off.
that was going to be trouble.
Number 55, Chris Young.
Chris Young, the kicker now, not the young man who kicked the extra point, but he's teeing it up. Ball falls off the tee. Short kick. Gonzalez going to take that on the fly. Better tuck that ball, though.
Going to get a block here. Oh,
And he gets run out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Nice return by Joey Gonzalez.
Joe Gonzalez on the return.
Number 3's pointing to himself like he should have had the block. He would have gotten the corner.
Yeah.
Let's see that again,
there.
Mike.
Brought out of bounds by Nick Verini.
So you can see him field this on the fly.
Gonzalez runs it out to the 37-yard line.
He's got the corner.
Get one block there from Medeiros. Yeah, he just ran out of room, too. So here comes the Warriors back on the attack. I mentioned Way's name earlier. I haven't seen him in the lineup here tonight.
No, I haven't either.
So I wonder what's up with that. There's a quick pass to Sharkey, and he breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and now Sharkey's going to be gone. No, he keeps his balance. Close for Tommy Sharkey. Almost repaid the favor.
Called him out of bounds.
That sideline's not been kind to Tommy Sharkey in the last minute and a half.
Marcasella's pass
All right.
complete to Tommy Sharkey. Sharkey runs it
Makes
down
one
to the
move,
35-yard
makes another
line
move, gets a
of the
block there
Tigers.
by Stith. And
First
then
and 10 for the Warriors.
and now he tiptoes.
Yeah,
He really tried his best. Oh, 35-yard line of all range. Still nice gain, first down. Now we're going to see Gordon, and he's running real hard, and this is going to be interesting here.
Not
Sidestep,
Not really.
and oh my goodness,
They put him out
if
at the
he's
one.
out, he's out at like the 1-inch line.
Boy, did you see him accelerate? Holy cow.
Accelerate, but then he stopped on a dime to make a
make a
cut.
cut.
On the carry.
Yep.
This
Runs
is
the ball inside the 5-yard line.
there. You go. You got Penny out there blocking for him. Now look,
First and goal for the
little
Warriors.
stop and go, stop and go, stop and go.
Ball spotted right around.
Oh! I don't know if he went
1
over
yard
that
line.
cone. Went over that cone with the ball. He's in.
There's number 3.
Yep. He had to fight for that one.
Touchdown, Warriors.
Well, whether it's 1 yard or 40 yards, he ends up with the score. And it looks like Lincoln Moore actually is doing the snapping on the extra
Touchdown
points.
number 8, Dylan Gordon. On for the extra point, Sam Carpenter.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Nice kick.
Carpenter's kick is good.
All right, so the Warriors answer that
Mike
quickly.
Marcusella getting in on the hold for the Warriors.
The younger Marcusella,
34,
Mikey,
left
is
in
the
half,
holder actually.
21-7, Foxborough.
So, well, he's got 3 guys on him, and he's still.
He made a cut with two or three guys on him.
That's when, unfortunately, an injury can occur.
Oh,
When you
I
got
know.
all that added strain on your body, and your legs are planted, and now you're trying to make that cut.
We can't afford to lose him,
No.
I'll tell you.
Not to mention, he's going to have one heck of a college career
Yeah,
ahead of
absolutely.
him. So, 21-7. We got 8:34 remaining in the first half. The Warriors have scored on 3 of 4 possessions. Oliver Ames on 1 of 4. And we got another deep kick right down the middle. And that one's the deepest one yet.
Ball's kicked through the end zone. Oliver Ames
So Oliver Ames will take
They got
out.
a running game, they got a passing game, and they got a kicking game.
Yeah, and we
And they
haven't
play defense.
we haven't seen a team this complete in a few years. And Frank
Well-
and I have been doing this for what 17 years.
17 years.
together.
I'm trying to think if there's ever been anything this prolific. Offensively, I can't remember it. I'm going to tell you, like I was saying down below, I think this is a weaker league than a lot of the times, the Zavarians we used to play in
Sure.
Salem, New Hampshire's. And
But we also played an entirely Hawkmock League schedule too.
right, oh yeah, no question. That's the other part of it
Right.
because we're not playing Franklin or King Philip this year.
That's right.
And King Philip beat Milford.
Yeah, they did. They beat them by 3, and we know Milford's the real deal too.
Yeah.
Silva on the carry.
In fact, is it maybe Milford and Franklin are playing against each other tonight?
2nd and 8 for the
I
Tigers
think that might be the case
at their own 22-yard line.
because KP plays Franklin on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So yeah, that big division's got a lot of tough teams in it.
Yep.
And the smaller division.
Mansfield's down. Mansfield's lost 3 games.
Yeah. You know, Foxborough, you can't control the division you're in, but again, the product they put on the field is just exceptional.
Yeah, absolutely.
So second and 8. Here we go. We're going to see a little pass. This little spot pass out there. Oh, missed tackle.
Holy cow,
Lucky.
they're lucky he didn't get away.
Very lucky. Sharkey on the tackle.
Is that Williamson again?
No, it's
Jaden Graham on
number
the
4,
reception.
which is Jaden Graham.
Oh.
Brought down by Tommy Sharkey. Tigers pick
This
up a
ball is
first
just
down.
floating out there too.
Ball spotted right around the 32-yard line.
Who missed that
of Oliver
tackle?
Ames.
Might have been, I'm going to say 3 Stith. I'm not 100% sure. But Tommy Sharkey picked it up. Yeah, Stith's over there. It is number 3. Nice little move there by Graham. So OA gets first down. And Foxborough's coming with a blitz. And right into the middle of the Warrior defense. Again with Williamson.
We got to get a turnover here.
A gain of like 1 on the play brings up a 2nd and 9. Andrew Finn in on that tackle.
Picks up about a yard. Dylan Kerrigan in on the tackle for Foxborough. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
On that interception, Kerrigan actually had the tackle on the interception too. He tackles everybody.
He's a good player.
He sure is. 2nd and 9. Foxborough showing blitz again. And this looks like, is this Silva maybe? Yeah, it is Silva that time.
Chad Silva on the carry.
He picks up 3.
And on the
So
tackle.
bring up a 3rd and 6. We're going to see replay. The OA line just
3rd and 6
isn't
for the
really
Tigers.
doing.
They're standing up.
Yeah, they're not doing an adequate job to slow down the
Right outside their own
Foxborough rush,
35-yard line.
and
That's all right.
that's part of the problem.
Thank you.
I mean, even when Foxborough's not
Thank you.
blitzing, the penetration has been phenomenal. Good night for hot chocolate in the concession
Yeah, it's
stand.
getting a little chilly, huh?
Coffee, too. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Foxborough coming with a blitz again. We got Williamson and get Kerrigan on his back immediately.
Colin Williamson on the carry.
Yeah,
Tackle
little
made by Dylan Kerrigan and
extracurricular
Lincoln
activity
Moore.
there on both sides.
4th down for the Tigers.
I mean, watch how fast Kerrigan's here. Boom. And he's got, I believe that's maybe, is it? Nah, it's Finn. All right, so they lose.
4th and 12.
They lose about 7 yards on that.
Also in on that last tackle was Andrew Finn.
So once again, Grimaldi will be punting for the Tigers.
Back to the Warriors. Tommy Sharkey, Joe Gonzalez.
And I'm not quite sure. The clock's running. We're probably going to get a timeout here. Yeah, we do. We have a timeout.
Timeout, White.
Well, here's Vin. I get a moment. Just want to mention our youth program. Our 8th grade team, undefeated, has a huge game this Sunday.
$5 for
2:30. They're playing North Attleboro. North Attleboro coming in at 8-0. Our team is 7-0. The winner's going to take first place and the number 1 seed in the playoffs, the upcoming playoffs.
Where is it being played?
We're playing at home, the Ernie George Field.
football program.
The 8th grade team.
What time, Doug?
2:30.
2:30.
They're the group of young men have played very well. They are our 2-time defending Super Bowl champions, winning it the last 2 years. Coach Martinelli is very excited about this group of kids coming in next year as freshmen. But big game with North this week.
Are the other age groups still?
Yeah, well, 7th grade is playing as well. They'll make the playoffs. They'll determine their seeding by their game on Sunday as well. In 5th grade, we finished up. We ended up at 3-5. Not a great year, but first year for those kids playing tackle, so something to build on. Here we go. O'Grady basically was held there. You got about 1,000 people yelling for Shane Philbin to get away from that ball. You see all of our Ames player tried to push him into it.
Ball down at the 38-yard line.
So
of Foxborough.
a decent punt, no return.
We're
First
getting
and
chippy. We're getting chippy out there.
So the Warriors will open up shop once again. Good field position, their own 38-yard line. We might see Marcusella go up top right now.
Yeah, he's only thrown the ball about three or four times, I
Right.
think.
Little play action pass. Oh, that ball went right through the hands of Joey Gonzalez. Good coverage on the play.
Good try. That was a nice throw.
Yeah, he laid that up there just right. Gonzalez had a chance to come down with it. Comes up, we get a flag down though,
Flag on the
so
play.
it may. Right here, it's the very end. Just outside of his reach. He needed about another step and a half. So Foxborough would have been for naught anyhow, as the Warriors being penalized right now, and it looks like it's a big one. A 15-yarder.
Yep.
So first and 25.
Was that an unsportsmanlike?
Well,
Let's
well,
push
yeah, it
the
is.
line, Doug.
Yeah.
So actually, it was a dead ball,
Yep.
which is even worse. So now you get second and 25. Gotta keep your composure out there, guys. Well, got Bridges pulling again, and Gordon's going to pick up some of that yardage back, but not all of it.
He got about 12.
So it'll be third and really long.
Dylan Gordon on the carry. Is brought down by Nick Farini,
Farini on the tackle.
along with Oni Wadagawa.
So you got Penny pulling, you got Bridges pulling.
Third and long for the Warriors
All
at
right.
their own 32-yard line.
So they need to get to their own 48. Oh, he's sacked. Finally get in there.
Boy, we haven't had that happen
No.
much this year.
That is number 65, I believe, and that's the name we cannot pronounce, but I'm going to give it a shot anyhow. So it's Onyi
Quarterback
Wadijou.
sack by number 65, Jaden Hinton.
Protection just breaks down there. So
He's a big
Foxborough,
kid, too.
he is a big boy. So Foxborough will be punting for the first time.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Save that one. Well, we got flags down. Nice job kicking that ball right there.
Fielded by
That's
Robert Jenkins.
Carpenter. Again, he's punting
Flag on
and
the play.
doing the kicking chores, but he had to pull that high snap down.
Yeah, he's lucky, too.
Look at this. Athletic.
Wow.
Holding penalty
Well-
on Oliver Ames.
That going to give
Well-
us a first down?
No, it was on the return, so it's going to just back them up. So we get the yardage from the kick, plus we're going to get another 10 or so off that. So
That penalty will push the ball back to the OA 41-yard line. First and 10 for
They
the
still got
Tigers.
pretty good field position here.
yeah, they do. They're at their own 41-yard line, which you can't complain about. Under center, Grimaldi. Foxborough coming with blitz again. We got a little reverse counter here. Nothing over there. Oh my goodness, a lot of hitting.
Robert Jenkins on the carry.
Jenkins on the carry doesn't get anything.
Brought down by Lincoln Moore.
Lincoln
Okay,
having
on the
Lincoln having a
play.
great night.
Second and 10 for the Tigers.
No gain, 2nd and 10. We're down under 2 minutes now. All Ames doesn't seem to be in too much of a hurry here. You know, Foxborough will be receiving the second half kick, so. And they come with a blitz again. And once again, they try it offside. Jenkins, Foxborough's going to stop it.
Robert Jenkins on the carry.
Yeah, why not?
It'll be 3rd down, sure.
Timeout, Foxborough.
Can't take him with you.
Cannot.
Jenkins picks up about 3 the carry. 3rd and 7 for the Tigers at their own 44.
Oliver Ames has been able to move the ball. I'll bet they have over 100 yards rushing.
Well,
anyway.
they got that about 60, 70-yard run on that touchdown.
Yeah.
The Foxborough JV, Froshmore team, as you would call them, I guess, they are scheduled to play tomorrow. Usually they play Mondays, but they're scheduled to play tomorrow. That game would be at Oliver Ames. The weather conditions sound like they're going to be tough tomorrow, but it is a turf field over there, so.
Yeah.
But they, this past week, they laid a beating on Canton, like 41-6.
Oh, yeah.
And they beat North Attleboro 2 weeks ago in a great game in the last minute, so. Yep. He's going to get a first down. That's Williamson again. So now we'll see if Oliver Ames calls the timeout. Williamson with a nice run right there. We're at 121. Yeah. Oliver Ames now calls the timeout.
Trey Stith.
Stith on the tackle.
On the stop for the Warriors. Williamson picks up the first down for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the Foxborough 47-yard line. Timeout on the field. Oliver Ames.
What's the freshman record for freshman JV?
I think they might be 500. They had one game that was canceled. That was not made up. So they could be like around 3-3. They first couple games they weren't really clicking. Played against a true JV team in one of the contests. It might have been Whitman Hanson or yeah, I believe it was Whitman Hanson. But the last couple weeks they've played really, really good. It's good. They're really clicking. They're running the ball hard. They're throwing the ball very well. The younger Marcus Seller's the quarterback on that team, and he looked really good. And Gordon's younger brother had a couple touchdown grabs in that game this past Monday.
He's a wide receiver?
He's a wide receiver. Well, incomplete right there.
Pass intended for Robert Jenkins is incomplete. Peyton Francis on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
2nd and 10.
Black 58 flip. I heard my headphone.
Yeah, we're picking up some conversation from the coaching staff. 1:17 remaining. Grimaldi to pass. He steps up. He's got nothing but blue jerseys. Now we'll see if the Warriors have a timeout to call. Doesn't appear that they do. We're gonna have
quarterback sack.
now. Here we go.
Foxborough Warriors.
What do we got?
Let's take a look at this one.
We do have a Foxborough timeout. So you just see this
Timeout,
pocket break
Foxborough.
down. Yeah. Believe
76,
that's
44.
44 O'Grady.
48-yard line.
I'm telling you, between him and Lincoln Moore, you watch what happens next year, their junior year. We're going to graduate a lot of kids, but the sophomore class is going to be the strength of next year's team as juniors. Taking nothing away from our junior class. There's just not a lot of players right there, but the the sophomore class has some ball players. Those two young men on defense are going to be tough. So Foxborough does call timeout. We got 1:01 remaining in the half. The Warriors with a 21-7 lead. Not as comfortable as we've seen in our earlier games this year.
Yeah, Oliver Ames is putting up a fight.
Yep, coaching staff's expecting some sort of trick play here on third and like 16. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. Oh, we got like a little collision in the backfield almost. And this is Williamson. He's going to get a first down. He's going to go out of bounds. Going to get a first down. Turned the edge there.
On the carry, picks up a first
So
down.
now
He's got to have over 100 yards right now.
I believe he does.
Runs it down to about the 34-yard line of Foxborough.
Take a look at Williamson
watch
here.
the collision in the backfield. The two backs collide. And Williamson
First and
busts
10
outside. Here's Gordon there on defense. All right. They're down to the Foxborough 34-yard line. Got a couple of receivers in the pattern. Here comes a heavy rush. Is O'Grady again. He's got another tackle. And Kerrigan. So you got O'Grady, Menzies, O'Grady, and Kerrigan.
Brandon Mazinskis, O'Grady.
Just
And on the tackle, the sack, along with Dylan Kerrigan.
that young man doesn't even know how good he can be.
Who's that? O'Grady?
O'Grady. We call him BMO.
6 yards.
He is so quick.
Second and 16.
So clock is running. We got under 20 seconds. There's a pass to the outside. Brings it back to the middle. This doesn't look good right at the moment, but time is going to run out. And that's going to be the half. So, oh, who's
Last
down?
pass
It
is complete
looks like Stith is down.
to Jaden
That was Jaden Graham.
Graham.
I think they called timeout.
Tackled by Trey Stiff.
Go put 1 second on the clock.
Yep. Jack's not happy about that one.
No, well, nor should he be, because again, at the end of the first quarter, you had a situation where 7 seconds rolled off the clock when the timeout.
And then they made a tough call on that kid's touchdown run. Remember?
Right, I know.
Yeah.
All right. So they're showing it's shown 2 seconds when he's on the ground.
And then the coach over there, DeWitt, he's calling timeout.
All right. Well, all Rames going to throw the ball in the end zone, obviously here.
Either that or Williamson on a draw.
That's out of the back of the end zone. No harm.
No, he's.
Maldi's pass is incomplete.
All right. So we go to halftime.
That's halftime.
Warriors up 21-7. They will be getting the second half kickoff.
21-7.
So we're going to take a short break, listen to the band, watch the cheerleaders, and then we'll rejoin you.
Oakland, and will feature such pieces as Appalachian Spring, Episode 1, Fanfare for the Common Man, Hoedown from Rodeo, and Appalachian Spring Finale. The band would also like to recognize seniors Shane Carter, Greg Duvris, Joseph Rodriguez, Sophia Davis, Sean Kelly, Grace Preston, Josh Marcoux, Cam Shave, Abigail Whitten, Ben Carter, Quinn Sweeney, Jackie Lynn Kelcourse, Bryden Kirchhoff, Emily Gillette, and Max Kornbluth. The Foxborough 2021 Marching Band.
Oh, jeez.
What's up with me? One, two, ready, go.
Vin is right behind him.
All right, we're sorry we're a little late getting back to action. The guys down in the truck were having a pizza or something like that, nice and warm. But anyhow, all the Rangers just attempted an onside kick, and fortunately for the Warriors, they covered it. Although the officials are now meeting, not quite sure what the ball barely went to 10 yards.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to get the ball.
Yeah, it looks like we are. I mean, if it doesn't go 10 yards and it's touched, then it's our ball. And if it goes 10 yards, it looks like our guy recovered it anyhow. All right, we're gonna see the onside kick here.
Take a look at this to the left.
Yeah, if we had it from the other side, now we're going to have a penalty marked off here too. Not sure what the penalty is. That's 5 yards.
Maybe because it didn't go 10 yards.
But the chains are, I'm not even sure what's going on here. Look at the chains are how they're set up.
Yeah, good point.
Now they're moving the chains.
First and 10 for the
All
Warriors.
right, first and 10 for the Warriors at the 46 of all Ames. Sharkey on a quick pass. That's going to be probably rolled incomplete. It is. We got some halftime stats here.
Marcello's pass is incomplete.
All Ames with 111 yards rushing, 25 in the air for a total of 136. Foxborough with 151 on the ground and 61 in the air for a total of 212. Thanks to Frank McDowell. So 2nd and 10 for Foxborough. And now you can see Gordon. This is going to go. Wow.
What an escort he had. He had 3 guys in front of him.
If he doesn't get tackled right there,
He's
he had
gone.
3 guys, like you said, out in front of him.
On the carry.
Yeah. We'll see this again, Mike.
So they had the ball at the 44. All right, and he got it down to the 32.
This is an entourage right here.
Yeah. And again, you see Stephen Bridges, see Penny.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
And he cuts it back.
At the Tiger,
17-yard gain here for Gordon. And up the middle once more. And now he's gone.
That's number 4, right?
Yep.
Touchdown, Foxborough.
27-yard run right there. Took less than a minute.
Touchdown number 8, Captain Dylan Gordon.
The holes are just enormous, though, too. I mean, all the credit.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the credit to Dylan Gordon on his efforts, but the holes are just enormous.
On the hole.
He's making a hole, too, though.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he all he needs is a sliver to get through.
That's it. That's all he needs.
So Carpenter kicking again. Mikey Marcasello holding. He's a freshman quarterback. And it's good as usual.
Is good.
So here we are. Here we're going to see the touchdown right now.
Let's see Dylan Gordon's touchdown right here.
Look at the hole. Defenders aren't even in position to make a tackle on him. You know, when he made that cutback, that defender had no chance.
They can't get a piece of him.
Literally. A special young man.
He gets 4 touchdowns a game.
Every game we've done. So Carpenter tees up once again. And chances are this ball's sailing into the end zone.
Kick it off to the Warriors, Sam Carpenter.
This is going to be a little short. We're going to have a return at the 5. It's number 22?
I can't even tell the number.
Right. Might have been number 22 or 32. Could have been Jordan Young. So all the Ames takes over at their home.
Return.
Yeah, it was Jordan Young.
To the 30-yard line.
So they have it all at their own 30. Okay.
So we can see the numbers here.
It is 32, it looks like. That's Jordan Young.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers, their own 30-yard line. Grimaldi back to pass. He's got a receiver. Check that as Jenkins, who looked like he was open for a minute. Ball just outside his reach.
He's coming up limping, too.
Grimaldi's pass intended for Jenkins.
All right, we're going to see a reverse angle here.
Trey Stiffin on the coverage.
Nice tight spiral.
2nd and 10 for
just
the Tigers.
outside of Jenkins' reach. Stitt on the coverage once again. I think if a team is going to beat Foxborough, it will be through the air, though. If somebody's going to beat us against the run, we're just so tough against the run, especially those linebackers. Like right here, there's just nothing in the middle of the field. Stephen Bridges right there, Lincoln Moore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this poor kid, he's had a great game for them. He's just dejected.
Yeah.
There's no block. Look at this. There's more goes by him.
By the time the pulling guard is gone 2 steps, we're in the backfield.
Right. You got BMO and Stephen Bridges there on the tackle. He's lucky that Moore didn't clean his clock 2 yards earlier. So we have a 3rd and 11, let's say. 29-yard line of Oliver Ames. Grimaldi in the shotgun. Drops it back. This ball's picked off. And that's Gordon. That's Gordon.
He needed a 5th one.
Unbelievable. Did he? Well, imagine if we put him back on kick returns. Wow.
What a remarkable young man. Great job, buddy.
Touchdown by captain number 8,
Great job.
Gordon.
I mean, this ball's just hanging up there. No. All right, we're going to see. This will be a good view.
Carpenter on for the point.
Look at this.
Like Marcus.
That's a great catch.
Sure it is. And if it comes right after I said if somebody's going to beat us, it's going to be through the air.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Isn't that always the way?
Right. Well, Dylan Gordon proved me wrong right there. But I strongly feel that our run defense is very, very good. And if teams are going to try and beat us, they're going to have to put the ball up.
You can't go laterally against them. You go side to side, you're going to get caught.
Right. Because our D-backs are actually good tacklers. Tommy Sharkey's a good tackler.
Good cornerback.
All right, Stith is a good tackler. All right. So, again, somebody's going to have to try and pick us apart, and then you're going to rely on the rush.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Gordon's got 5 touchdowns tonight.
Yeah.
Just 5.
So he's got to be close to 30 now in the season.
My goodness.
And I don't even know what the state record is, but this young man is fastly approaching whatever that might be. There's still 4 games left in the season.
If you've had an opportunity to watch him for the first time tonight, you saw a very, very good football player, the most valuable player in this league.
Right. This is Williamson. He's trying to do everything he can to get free.
And he's a good football player too, that kid.
Yeah. And he only gets out just beyond his 20.
Well, I'm sure Jack is trying to get the rest of the seniors in the game.
Pat Penny into the stop for the Warriors.
All right, just look on the return here. You can see Williamson picks it up off the ground at the 10, and he's literally like dodging bullets all over the place here.
Stymied.
Yeah.
Right outside the 21-yard line. First
Penny on the tackle. I mean, this offense, well, again, we just scored a defensive touchdown, but this team is averaging like 42 points a game. I don't think Jack's ever had a team that's averaged that amount. He's had a lot of good teams, but I don't think he's had one that's had that type of scoring average, you know, in the course of a season.
It's not this many points.
Oh, here we go. Nice run up the gut. Oh, that's Silva. He almost lost it. It's a great run.
That's a great run, yeah.
Chad Silver.
He got about a 35-yard run out of that.
They got a couple of good running backs, that's for sure.
Brings it across midfield down to the Foxborough 45-yard line.
Let's take a look at the Oliver Ames right here.
So he finds a hole right here. He just,
First and 10.
look at that ball pops right there. There's
Right,
a
right into his hands.
That's a fortuitous bounce right there. First and 10, Tigers at the Foxborough 45-yard line. There goes Silva again. So he's more, he's built more like a power back than Williamson. It looks like the speedster. He gains 5 there. Nice run.
Picks up about 5. Second and
Mike,
5
can
for
we
the
see that
Tigers.
again? See that one more time?
Foxborough 40-yard line.
So Silva's a 200-pound back. Williamson is a 170.
All right, here it is. Let's take a look at this run. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is. He's not going down easy. We're going to see pass.
He's going to get killed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, he avoided a real solid hit. He does get the first down, though. Yep. So back-to-back first downs by the Tigers.
We're going to take a look at it again. Here's Grimaldi.
This is not a design run. He's definitely looking to pass.
35-yard line of Foxborough.
He certainly avoided the hit I thought he was going to take. So first and 10, ball at the Foxborough 35-yard line.
As we say, it's a good thing the clock's running.
Yeah. And it's Silva again, running hard.
Silva on the carry. Marked down by Steve Petrillo. Steve Bridges.
I can think the Oliver Ames offensive line got yelled at. They're coming off the ball. I'm watching them. They're coming off the ball harder.
Second and 6.
So gain of 4, bring up a second and 6. And we go again. He's running hard, this young man. BMO on the tackle from behind.
Silva on the carry.
Oh, he's hurt.
Brandon Lazinskis O'Grady.
This has been a good drive for this running back Silva. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. Kind of like doubled over, like maybe that's what it is.
He might have fallen on the ball.
Might have fallen on the ball. He was tackled from behind. All right, here's Bruce. Well, while we got a moment, we just showed one of our crew, just like to put a little blip out there. Anybody at home watching, if you want to get involved with Foxboro Cable Access, they're always looking for volunteers. Great group of people. We've got to know them over the years. People in the studio, people that come out for the events. They not only cover sports, but they cover, graduation. They cover the band concerts,
music events,
things on the Common, concerts on the Common. You name it. The holidays, Veterans Day is coming up. Thank you, veterans, for your service. They always televise the ceremonies for that. So always looking for help. If anybody out there is interested, contact the studio on Central Street and sign yourself up. You might like it.
And the pay is great.
Yeah, pay's awesome. All you can eat pizza, which up here would be like biting into an ice cream bar.
Not if we were at the other field.
Yeah, I know. Frank really likes
I like the new
Burns
field.
Community Field.
It's called Heat. In an elevator.
And has an elevator. Young man seems to be okay. Again, he's had a good series on this drive here.
You know, Doug, you were talking a couple of minutes ago about the scoring, the prolific scoring this Foxborough team has put up, the offense they've put up. I can't think of another team. I've been watching Foxborough football for 45 years. I can't think of another season where there was this kind of scoring.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And I'm going back to that. They've had some great undefeated Super Bowl teams.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they've had games sprinkled throughout the course of a season that they put up 30 or 40 points a game,
but not back to back to back to back.
I mean, the worst performance basically was the opener when they only scored 28.
Right.
You know, and a lot of teams would die to score 28 points.
That's right.
So
North Attleboro gave them a game. And
that's true. That's a 21-point game. I take that back.
Yep.
So here we go. Another pass out here. Oh, good spot pass. Yep. That's Graham on the reception there. He picks up a couple.
Jaden Graham
gets like 5.
on the catch and run.
Thank you.
Take a look at this pass.
Yep. Here's Graham. And Sharkey had the first tackle. He missed it. And Steven Petrillo comes over and cleans it up a little bit. So nice job there. Holds them to a 5-yard gain. Keeps the clock moving.
2nd and 5 for the Tigers.
Grimaldi hands off Williamson again. Williamson's going to try the outside. He's going to get a first down. That'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Colin Williamson on the carry. Picks up a 1st down.
I've noticed a young man walking around out there, Frank Lyman, number 67 for OA. We'll come back to this in a minute. Maybe we'll see him in this play. This is Williamson. He just does a really good job of breaking tackles. He's very shifty.
Yep.
But, yeah, number 67 for the Tigers. He's built like a fire hydrant. I just looked at his stat here, and he's 5'7", 270.
Really?
Yeah. I believe he's playing right guard. That's Williamson there. He's wrapped up by a host of Warriors. There's Desch back in there, and Steven Petrillo.
Brought down by Ryan Desch.
2nd and goal.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, look at it. Right there, the young man. Just, again, it's tough to run up the middle. Oliver Ames has had a couple decent runs, but not many up the middle. We're going to see a bootleg. There's O'Grady. BMO, he tackles him from behind. It's hard to outrun that kid.
Tackle by Brandon Zinkis.
2 outstanding young linebackers.
He's not fooled by this, and then just his closing speed. He's got a long body.
Yeah.
So they lose yardage on that one. Loss of 5.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from outside the 10 now. We just graduated a young man last year that wore number 44, Johnny Moses. And he had quite a career for the Warriors as well. You remember,
I remember
the last time in 2018, him and the George kid teamed up. A dynamic duo that was, huh?
Where did he end up going to school?
I have no idea, partner. So we got Grimaldi scrambling now for his life. This is going to be out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete pass. That's usually a play where you see linemen downfield too, but there's no flag.
Pass intended for Nick Verini is incomplete.
4th down. You might as well go for it, right?
They got nothing to lose.
Right.
4th down for the Tigers. 4th and goal. Ball spotted right outside the 10-yard line of Foxborough.
Grimaldi back to pass. Nothing there. Intended receiver there was number 44, Donovan Howard. That didn't stand a chance.
Donovan Howard is incomplete. Foxborough takes over on downs. 1st and 10.
So the Warriors will take over just outside their own 10-yard line.
Right outside their own 10-yard line.
We got 2:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter, with the 4th quarter to follow.
This has been an interesting game. There's a lot of different things going on here that I haven't seen before.
Right.
I mean, besides watching Gordon annihilate these guys, I'm watching this defense. Our defense is better than I thought they were.
Right.
And I thought they were good.
They played well. And again, all the Braves not the strongest team, but that North Attleboro game was a testament to the defense.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
Right? So Marcasella was looking to pass there.
Marcasella, the quarterback keeper.
And he gets nothing. He might have taken a hit there that he didn't want to. So we have second
we can't
down.
afford to lose him.
Yeah, the QB tree is not deep here at Foxborough this year. And here comes Gordon. Look at stutter step. He's got a reverse field. He might not take it. Don't take those hits.
Oh my God!
Don't take those hits.
I got 11 of them going after him.
I can't even give. There is literally. There's probably 8. There's probably 8 guys on him, Frank.
I got to tell you, Doug, I'd get him out of there right now.
So he gained about 8 yards on that. He might have had the first down if he had stayed the course. And now you just see.
That's a good way to lose your knees.
Yeah. They do have another Olive Ames player down. With a win tonight, the Warriors will be the Davenport Division champions outright. And that looks like it's pretty much going to be the case.
They'll be 7-1, right?
7-1, 4-0 in the Davenport. There's only 5 teams in the Davenport because Sharon's out of it this year. So they'll take the Davenport, and actually a couple of weeks ago when they did beat North Attleboro, they cracked the top 20 in the state. There's a lot of good teams out there, especially with the bigger schools, the bigger divisions. Your Everett's and St. John's Prep and the likes of those. They're always up there.
A couple of big Hockomock League teams.
Yeah, Milford was up there. Now Franklin's up there.
Yep. King Philip, I don't know. I'm not sure what their record is, but I think they're in the top 20.
Yeah, King Philip, another strong team. And that win over Milford just showed that. Boy, Brian Lee's done a great job since he's been there with that program.
And I think his father's helping him too.
You know, the general.
If I had an opportunity to have my father, who was as great a coach as he was,
right,
help me against a team like Milford, I think I'd take it.
Without a doubt. General Lee, John Lee, his years over at Walpole with a handful of Super Bowl titles, often beating the likes of Brockton.
Oh, yeah.
When Brockton was like the biggest school, east of the Mississippi, biggest high school, and sending a lot of kids to D1 schools. 1 or 2 actually made the pros.
Well, the Collins kid was the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, Walpole kid.
Yep.
Yeah, some really good battles over there. But John Lee, his son Brian, since he's gone to King Philip, they've been a factor not only in the Hawkmock League, but in the state. They won back-to-back Super Bowls just a few years back, and then we're riding like a 30-something game winning streak at one point in time.
And they were known before Brian Lee took over that program. They were known as like just a bulky, pound the ball football team. Doug and I watched a game over here where they ran 8, 9 quarterback sneaks against us.
In a row.
And
we couldn't stop them.
Quarterback sneaks, folks.
Couldn't stop them.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But, again, the Hawk is just so strong. And the fact that how the Super Bowls are set up these days, where, you know, within your own league, you got teams playing Division I, Division II, Division III, all the way down to 4.
That's right.
So you could actually end up with 4 Super Bowl champions out of your own league, which was never the case years ago. So
You might have 2 or 3, though.
they could, legitimately. There's us. Take that off the screen.
Oh, geez.
We got faces for radio. Especially now
faces for radio.
Especially now that I'm shaving and nobody needs to see my face.
You know what? Are we having fun, though?
Oh, we always have fun, partner.
Yep.
Hard at work. There's another guy that didn't get his pizza tonight. So, all right, back to action. 3rd and 1.
3rd down for the Warriors and 1.
Gordon's still in there. We're coming down to a minute left in the quarter. Well, there's your free 5 yards. Yep.
Offside penalty.
Well, Foxborough picks up the 5-yard penalty and a first down.
The ball spotted at the 25-yard line of the Warriors.
The 3rd quarter has come to a stop.
Ball's on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And this is Lincoln Moore. And Lincoln Moore's got 17, 18 yards on that carry.
Lincoln Moore on the carry.
And he's a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. You can see the opposite view. Again, you see the line action. Penny and Bridges, man, I tell you, those guys, they've got their steps in tonight. They've probably each got about 20,000 steps with all the running they've done in pulling.
43-yard line.
And Lincoln just runs real hard. He's just a younger version of Gordon. Not as fast, but he runs hard.
I tell you, you could put 30 pounds on that kid. He'd be a terrific linebacker playing Division II, Division III, Division I. We'll see how he develops.
And we also, which we might get a chance to see in the 4th quarter, possibly, is the younger Solham, Louis' younger brother Tony, is a very exciting player as well.
And he's a sophomore as well, right?
Sophomore. Yeah, he's quick as a hiccup, as you say often, Frank. To quote you, I like that quote. Quick as a hiccup. And we don't even have to take a snap here. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Time to empty the bench.
Yeah.
We definitely don't need to see these kids get hurt.
No, we don't.
Jack knows that.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Foxborough 35, Oliver Ames 7.
Yeah, Tony Sullivan, number 5, and he's actually starting to grow. I saw him the other day. He's 5'9", 155. He was always small in stature, but again, he could take a hit, and he ran very well. He's got those kind of crazy feet like Barry Sanders type of moves. Fun to watch. If you look down to the sidelines too, I know we've had a few shots down there, but our sidelines, the warm-up coats that the team will wear, those are nice. I think those are a gift from the Partners in Patriotism, the long robe type of jackets. A night like tonight, I wish I had one of them.
I know. It's chilly.
Yeah, Gordon's done for the night. He's on the sideline with his helmet off. We're going to see Lincoln Moore. Look at this. Look at that run. Look at that run, Frank. There's another 17 yards.
And at the end, he ducked his head. He wanted to hit the defender.
And number 42, Lincoln Moore. Tackled down by Jordan Young.
I like these two sophomores.
Moore brings the ball.
Look at this.
Inside the Oliver Ames.
Watch him lower his head. Boom.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
He's not going down easy.
Hey, good for us.
Yeah,
We got
really
some
good for
running
us.
backs coming back.
All right, we got Mikey Marcasella checking in at quarterback now.
Number 36, Mike Marcasella.
Freshman quarterback. And there's Lincoln Moore again.
Moore on the carry.
We got some new jerseys. We'll get some names called off here for you folks at home. I see Nicholas Carmen, number 74, is into the lineup. We got number 79, Sebastian Zerpa's just checked in. So your starters are basically coming out. Number 50 is Mark Jensen.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors here. Shane Philbin's in the lineup, as is Eddie Feldman. Oh, ball there. Jansen on the recovery. That was Solham right there. I give the young man a little bit of a boost, and he puts the ball on the ground.
Zone on the carry.
So Foxborough's going to lose 4 yards on that, bring up a 3rd and 13.
Bubble recovered by Mark Jansen of Foxborough. 3rd and about 13 for the Warriors at the Oliver Ames 42-yard line.
All right, Solham at tailback behind Marcasella. There goes Solham now. There he goes. Look at he goes. Look at those moves, Frank. Told you. He atoned for that drop ball there a minute ago.
Tony Sullivan on the carry.
He's built pretty well.
He is.
He's brought down
What's the feet? Well, we're going to lose him for a second here. There's the stutter step, a little bit of a shift. He just, that kid's special as well. Man, great kid, really good kid. So 1st and 10, the Warriors now inside the 20-yard line, knocking on the door. And we're going to see Solham, watch him go to the outside now. Oh, he gets brought, nice tackle out there. Oliver Ames, number 25, Jack Morley. He might have saved the touchdown right there.
Brought down by Oliver Ames, number 25.
Still a gain of about 3 yards.
Next except for about 3.
They must be
Second and
drooling
7
knowing they
for
got these kids coming back.
You got a very good sophomore class. You have a solid freshman class, and then you got a really good 8th grade class coming up.
Yeah.
I haven't had the likes of that since Ross was a senior.
Yeah.
Your son, with the groups that followed behind him. You know,
We covered them.
we covered a lot. Yeah, they were really, really good. 3 strong classes back to back to back, and the Warriors have it again. This is Solheim doing his little motion here. He's not going to get anything. He's going to be run out of bounds. There's the late flag.
Solve on the carry. There's a flag on the play.
And, you know, it's unfortunate. All the Ames players are celebrating here on a late hit. Solheim was a good couple yards out of bounds. He really has no block in here. This is all him. And this is a helmet to helmet. And then this young man unfortunately gets up and he's all excited about the hit he made.
That's got to be 15 yards.
It is. It's going to be a first down. It'll be half the
Personal foul
distance.
penalty on all Ames.
Now, the younger Marcasella throws a very good ball as well.
Yeah.
And he's number 25 down to the near side of us. Young man Eddie Feldman has a nice set of hands on him too. Should be first. That's a penalty. Should be first and goal. Should be first and goal. Yeah. The Zebras have had a little bit of confusion here tonight. So they're going with a third down. Holding, yeah.
That's an automatic first down.
Oh well. Maybe not under Federation rules.
3rd and 1 for the Warriors.
There's Solheim right there. He's in. Should be. He's in. Yep.
Touchdown, Foxborough. Touchdown number 3. Number 5, Tony Solheim.
Nice little run there by Tony Solheim. And I thank him for making me look good, make me look like a prophet.
On for the point after is Sam Carpenter.
Well, they're impressive.
Once again, we hit that 42, Frank.
Marcasella
Yeah.
on the hold for Foxborough.
When you think about it, they had 38 against Whitman Hanson, and every other game they've had 40 or 50.
Yeah, with the exception of the North Attleboro game, yeah. But even 38 against Whitman Hanson, nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Point after is good.
We're going to see a replay here. Get some good downfield blocking. Again, there's the Eddie Feldman, the young man I was talking about, had a good set of hands. He used them that time to spring the block, get the run, but Carpenter tees it up again.
Sam Carpenter will kick off again for the Warriors.
And going to be returned. This looks like Williamson again. He gets run out of bounds by Petrillo. So, if anything,
the clock is spinning.
Clock is running. If anything good came out of COVID, it was the fact that Sam Carpenter switched over from soccer to football. And I don't say that to be facetious or to be a smart guy. It's just that young man was a soccer player.
Yeah.
And probably still would be playing soccer this fall, but because the football season went from fall to spring due to COVID, he went out for football.
Yeah.
And boy, he's probably going to go to a D1, certainly a D2 college to kick.
Absolutely.
Once he graduates from here.
Without question.
All right, this is Carpenter's extra point. Nice fancy teal-colored shoes. He's not a very big guy, but again, he has a powerful leg.
If he gets stronger, bigger and stronger in the next couple of years, he could.
He's 5'10", 160, so he's got height.
He could be kicking 50-yard field goals.
Well, we've already seen him hit a couple 40-yarders.
Yep.
So,
we can't remember, or you and I can, that he's the only guy that we've seen kick 3 field goals in a game.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in a Foxborough.
Yeah, it's. We've mentioned it. We've probably beaten the story to death. I mean, he is an added weapon to this Warrior team.
Yeah, they're like they need another one.
Right, but when you get into those playoffs and the game's on the line,
without question,
and that field goal can win it for you, you have a lot of confidence in the leg of that young man.
And you're absolutely right. We're gonna see that. We're gonna need him.
Yeah. The competition's only going to get tougher the rest of the way out for Foxborough. Hey, big number 78 for the Warriors, Nate Ehrman. 6'2", 270 on that
Nate
tackle.
Ehrman, the stop for the Warriors.
So we're coming down to 7 minutes remaining in the contest. Foxborough has this one wrapped up at this point in time with a 35-point advantage.
Tigers pick up about 4 on the
Oliver Ames has got some
2nd and 6.
Couple fresh jerseys in there, although Grimaldi's still in the quarterback. Alan Hart's in there for the Warriors, another senior. It's really good that a lot of these seniors get a chance to play here tonight.
Oh, sure, it's great.
The Tigers, 1st and 10.
I'm dead too.
Did we pull a cord or something?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I didn't kick anything. Oh, we're back.
All
right, we back?
We're back.
All right. Oh, we have. Well, we couldn't hear anything in our headsets up here. Okay, so we have a 2nd and 10. I just counted 26 seniors on the Warrior roster.
And you said there's only like 12 juniors?
Yeah, something like that. Pinto Humberto is out here playing the corner at number 35. Straight ahead run right there. Shane Philbin in on that tackle, along with, I believe, Max Torado. David Destin's in there.
I got to tell you, they're going to have a good football team next year.
Well, it's going to be a younger team,
But seasoned.
North Attleboro is going to remain strong. Oliver Ames, they may be going through rebuilding. Canton's not very strong right now. Sharon probably will still be out of the Hawkmock League play. Certainly can compete for the Davenport again next year. Oh, here's a good hard run. There's a hold right there. They're going to call it, unfortunately. Number 20 for Oliver Ames is Kyle Zamilo. There was definitely a hold on this. I saw it right in front of me. Number 1 for Oliver Ames had a good hold on a jersey of one of our guys.
He knows, yeah.
We're going to see right here. He's got him by the shirt, and that doesn't even give you really, you saw the flag come out there. That doesn't even give you a really good angle from what I saw from up here.
And that was a nice run, too.
That was a great run. They still get a first down out of it. And
by the way, we should tell the folks about the Federation rules, Doug.
Yeah, Federation rules are very interesting. There's only a couple of them that actually give you an automatic first down nowadays. And Federation basically is what the whole country is on at the high school level. Oh, he caused a fumble right there. Caused a fumble. I'm not sure if we got it. No, it's still Oliver Ames' ball.
Yeah.
But Foxborough and Massachusetts take that. All right, we're going to see this, and then I'll come back to finish it up. That is like a very nonchalant tackle. Number 17 for the Warriors caused that. That was Hennick Burr. But only Texas and Massachusetts were playing by NCAA rules for high school ball. And the penalty structure is different. Even some of the plays, how you can execute them. Ball's on the ground again. So technically, a quarterback can run past the line of scrimmage, then retreat behind the line of scrimmage and throw the pass, and it won't be an illegal forward pass. Rules like that are really kind of strange, and it's affected all sports. Even baseball has got some crazy stuff in it.
For the people who don't know about the Federation rule about the time and score,
right?
Explain that to them, Doug.
Well, when a team achieves like 42 points, I think. Well, it's actually a 42-point lead, I believe it is. Although this is
in the third period.
In the third period. Well, it goes to speed clock, which basically means the clock does not stop unless there's a timeout called. Incomplete passes, penalties, all that stuff that normally stops the clock.
Exactly. So,
guy running out of bounds.
Absolutely. When a guy runs out of bounds, the clock is still going.
Still going. And it's more or less, it's similar to what they call a mercy rule.
Yeah. And it's 42 points, 42-point lead in the third period, 35-point lead in the fourth.
So the beauty of that, obviously, is when the game is basically in hand like this, you're not standing around that much longer, and you still got a lot of kids getting playing time here that normally don't get out.
That's right.
So we're coming down on a minute left in the contest. We do have a new quarterback in the game for the Tigers. That is number 7, Brian Silva. Here's a big boy. There's a tank running the ball right there. Donovan Howard. Hard runner right there.
Donovan Howard on the
definitely
carry.
looked like a fullback. He does get a first down.
Howard picks up the first down.
We may get one more playoff here.
Down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, this was a great game to see. I enjoyed this.
Yeah. I mean, again, you had Gordon with 5 touchdowns.
Oh, geez, what a player. What a player.
One of them a pick 6. So this is the last play of the game right here. And we got a touchdown for Oliver Ames.
He caught it.
Touchdown, Oliver Ames.
Number 1 on the reception there is Bronson Burnham.
I think they're going to kick the point.
Yep. Well, no harm, no foul, and actually good for that young man. Are they going to go for 2 maybe?
Why not?
So we're going to go for 2 here. Crowd's already emptying out. And they're not going to get it.
They're not going to get
They
it.
fumbled it. We got a fumble recovery. So
2-point conversion is no good.
number 37 for the Warriors comes up with that.
There's a touchdown,
Touchdown.
Doug, before we go.
Max Torado.
Final score.
Well,
Jack
that ball's
Field.
high enough.
Foxborough
Nice
42,
catch.
That's a good grab.
13.
That's a really good grab.
Please come out here next week to Jack Martinelli Field.
So 42 to 13 is the final. Once again, the Warriors hit that magic number.
LIAA
A solid effort. Kind of methodical tonight. It didn't all happen early.
No, it was a good game to watch, though. Oliver Ames put up a fight. I mean, they're undermanned, but they put up a fight.
They sure
And,
did.
they had a couple of good running backs. Did
They
a nice
did,
job.
and you know, if their line had held up a little bit better, it might have been a contest. But nonetheless, the Warriors come away with another W. They improve to 7-1. Playoffs will start next week. They'll get their seeding probably Monday. They'll know who they're playing. It should be a home game here at Jack Martinelli Field, and K-Wait will bring you that action, and we'll go from there. But solid effort tonight. Offense, defense, special teams. Warriors get the W. And wish everybody a happy and safe Halloween this weekend.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow's going to be lousy weather. Sunday's supposed to be a little bit better.
Best of luck to the Pop Warner kids.
That's right, and we wish best of luck to our Pop Warner teams, or actually American Youth Football nowadays. Big game Sunday, Ernie George Field, 8th grade, taking on North Attleboro. So for the K-Way crew and all the staff here and fans, my partner Frank Jaffoon, Doug Seuss, signing off till next time. Have a good night.
See ya.